September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defense Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, but Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If you raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does Wright have to have? What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story? I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do, is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Huh? Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay. Let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 1. I don't know how Maya gets to be next to right down there, but whatever. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the events are already quite clear to the court, today we'll be hearing the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why did the judge ask Edgeworth why the witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Let's see what happens. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. Wright is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Reed Wright. I would like to call Mr. Reed Wright to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my lutations confused? Name! These two are great together. My name is Reed Wright, but my friends call me Blanco Nico. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ha ha ha! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. The witness's testimony. Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quite positively satisfying, or that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned the light out the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then, it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, I'm afraid the defense is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. It was 9 o'clock, I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always absolutely perfect, you know. No. You're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for a secretary again? Anyways, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern, silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course, he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was blah blah blah, that's reading to you some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fanco law offices? Correct! That's the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a very busy man who has business to do there. A business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you were attacked, I presume. See, continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out of a window at night. No snoop, yeah, right. You've made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? That's all you have to say? You have to say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side's the judge on anyways? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know that she'd been tapping the Faco phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I cannot. I will answer the question, lawyer. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone and missed that Fay woman. You make a good politician, Mr. Wright. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please, continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and then struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you would change your testimony to reflect this new detail? You ran to the left and I gave chase. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? I am absolutely perfect, end of story. How many times must I hear that? Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd? Yes, I know. Finally, there was a terrible impact, and it was all over. Impaction? Don't you mean impact? Ridiculous, Literally. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did everyone prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyways, I better find a weakness in there. Victim ran to the left, and then you gave chase. Hold on. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Right there. Mr. Wright, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly states that the victim ran right. Oh, haha! It's that simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at this floor plan. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running to a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about that one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. Wright says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Mr. Wright is right, Miss Ray is right, both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that doesn't clear the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? The law office. In the law office, there's a Fanco, of course. Oh, that is... Oh, okay, I hit the by accident. I thought I had to do something. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Take that! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from his point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer is standing! Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? A scallion! The postulation that the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl first, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, When the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered a final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Yeah, she got hit once and died on impact, so no 2 hits. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. What do you mean by that? That is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become of you. Hey, buddy, you're an American too. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. What do you mean, first? First, that comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she went to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrains from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the left restraints, she ran to the right. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that's all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Stop saying it was me. But it was you! Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? That is what Miss May saw. So each of you saw different parts? Abso-positively! That's right, of course. Where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Anyways, moving along. You see, you hit her twice. So you were watching both times? I suppose I was, and please excuse me for not testifying this sooner. But you see, Phoenix, I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Died from a blow from blunt objects. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Mr. Wright. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. Wright, wasn't it you who told this court that you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony... The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I fantastically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah! We want justice! Don't let him get away! I really hope there's people there that's being blackmailed, and they just want to see the guy hung right now. That's why they're rooting for Phoenix. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, because on my side, no slipping out of this now, right? Mr. Wright. Okay. The 2 accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss May run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran for the door. Then, you did it with a single blow! Thwump! Or thramp! Thramp indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it hurts. It is hurting! Deal with it. This is almost over. See, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh! Oh, that, the glass light stand! Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix? Doesn't something seem odd that strikes you? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that's odd. I'll press further. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? You're saying you saw a glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Ooh, why me? Well, I was instructed not. Wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. Right's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edwards is on the ropes. Very well. The witness may continue his account. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia. Yeah, Mia. Mia running to the left. Oh. Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No, Travel, no! How could I? I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you harrying the witness. You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. She turned and ran for the door. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. No, not me. The killer, I mean. He gave chase. Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Right, thank you, Miles. Then, you did her with a single blow. Swap! Swap? That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Oh, yes, well, I'm a man of peace, you see. Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be that easy. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. A broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition.